Jamaican government work list. Me say, Jamaican government do have work list. Now, Hurricane Melissa come and me tell you, peer chaos are going in the country first. Hurricane Melissa shows that the government is incompetent. One, they didn't plan for any, all of the carpet, they miss them and roll up and the country had developed. It wasn't being done properly. The houses that they built for the people to live in, when you see the whole of the government house them mash up, whole of them mash up. So that means they weren't being constructed properly. The government relief effort to Melissa, thank God for the not for profits and the people in the diaspora was it's sending money to their families and helping and packing barrels and so on. They are the ones we are seeing. And I have a problem because the Prime Minister on a post and whatever site just recently said that he has to order the state ministers to go to the affected areas to give help. Now I have a problem with that because as government, no
Wait,
nobody's not supposed to order government ministers to go out in the field when there are normal citizens, Jamaicans.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hello, my people. Welcome back again, my friends. My team jackies. Welcome. You know, your girl is always here for you guys. Let me put this phone and do not disturb. Like I said, I get scamming phone calls every day, and I don't know why I am so important. Why the
Hey, Trackies, welcome.
say 80,000 USD cost. When you do the translation at $12.8 million. So that means one sterling, according to Daryl, at $350. Huh? That's why we need this man to give us some answers. What you take we money do with it, Daryl? That is why I am coming to the conclusion, Jamaica, that there is somebody in the United States who could get this Starlink on concession, little or nothing, and call them big members of the dirty labor right them, it's a whole fraternity of them and syndicates. When them see one opportunity for thief, them are going.
What's up, guys? It is Mike Kizo here. We are just back at Dennis home with the shopping. So, maybe I want to take you uh, quickly through.
If them are going to jump back in, somebody in the United States get 200 sterling per concession for little and nothing.
In a funeral setting imbued with reverence, grief, nostalgia, and a touch of glitz, Josette Gordon made her way down the carpeted aisle inside Boulevard Baptist Church in the parish of St. Andrew.
Who are with 5 grand? 5 grand. This answer three simple question. Three simple question. And a simple one, two.
What if I
So many
mix
people
up,
are
I go
still
on.
sleeping on Facebook. Witness and the sergeant.
What if I mix up, I go on. Already, me I drive through.
Father killed, son warned for prosecution in horrific north-south highway crash. A routine journey along one of Jamaica's most modern roadways became a father's final mile early Tuesday morning when the vehicle his son was driving spiraled violently out of control and slammed into devastation. Kenneth Johnson, a father from Red Ground in Old Harbor, St. Catherine, never made it to his destination. The 2:20 a.m. crash on February 10th claimed his life and shattered his son's leaving, one man dead on a cold hospital table and another facing the prospect of prosecution.
Men over 60 should not be running, lifting, or crunching.
Hear the news around.
By community, you will hear and see exactly what horses are feeling.
Akeem Oret reporting for CVM News.
Still in that parish, the case against People's National Party caretaker Forson Thomas West, Hewitt Williams, and 3 other men following an alleged altercation with police in the parish last year has been withdrawn. Attorney at law Deborah Martin says the charges were withdrawn after discussions and a cooling off period.
Acknowledgement of the misunderstandings based on individual perceptions about what had happened. Born out of that discussion, it was agreed that the matter would be laid to rest. That having been communicated to the clerk and accepted by the judge, in those circumstances, all charges were withdrawn. Mr. Williams has no outstanding matters before the court. None of the accused persons, Mr. Johnson.
Well, as you can see, when people just news there, listen to some news, you know. So what pass through in the country, what go on in the country, you understand me? Yeah.
After floodwaters damaged a block manufacturing business in Montego Bay, owner Kiefer Ramsing says recovery has been slow and the future of his operation remains uncertain. Carla Ramdeen has more.
Blocks and damaged machinery are still scattered across the yard of Block Mart in Montego Bay, a lingering reminder of the November flooding that brought operations to a halt. Owner Kiefer Ramsing continues to link the damage to nearby works associated with the Montego Bay Perimeter Road project, which he believes may have contributed
Big flooding that will go on with you.
That connection has not
After
been
the storm.
confirmed.
So I know them people don't get back on their foot yet.
16, little over 16,000 6-inches block. That's
Jaja.
all gone. Next door
Jaja.
here, down a little over 28,000 8-inch blocks. That gone. I've lost 17 of these pallets, crates with the pallets on it.
Mr. Ramsing explains he received some assistance, but it was not enough to get his business back up and running.
Because when them get people can't help them.
Generator, but that engine, it flooded thoroughly. All the rigs for it, the accessors, the cables, everything washed away. So I'm out of a generator, so I have to go back to JPS, which is not a reliable source, because that is my alternative source, and that is down.
Now his focus is shifting beyond his own recovery. Mr. Ramsing is urging the government to collaborate with cement companies to reduce the cost of building blocks, a move he believes could make construction more affordable and reduce the dependence on informal board housing. Carla Ramdeen, CBN News.
That are true youth. Cement too dear in Jamaica, that's why the black them so dear. And people build house. The people build house. People build house in Jamaica. To all the material them so expensive. People them now can't maintain it at all. You see me? Yeah. You have your land and you want to build your house, so you can't build it. You have to get some piece of board and patch up something on that. You see it? Yeah, because you have to have money to talk about you go build a house because the material them alone. You see? If you buy 1,000 block right now, you know how much money to buy 1,000 block. One time you could have get 1,000 block for you, say $3,000. You see? Yeah. 1,000 block for you, $1,000. Understand me? But now, I need some $30,000 probably or less. You understand me? Either more or less. Jaja know. So, no? A bag of cement right now are nearly, what I call it now, about $2,000. If me right or me wrong, somebody can make me know. You see? Yeah, so you see the whole situation and the life I live in a real Jamaican right now. The cost of living and the price of the things in Jamaica are getting so high. It's very, very, very can't be afford. You have more time you want something to buy, you have to save. You know, you have to save your money. Of 2 or 3 weeks or a month or 2 months, 3 months or 4 months before you can buy it. You can't get your pay and say you can buy something out. If you ever buy something out, you're dead for hungry. Because you have your bills to pay, your bus fares, your lunch. You copy me some people. So it's really not nice at all on the Jamaican society in this farm. You see? Yeah. So basically, more need to be done. More need to be done. People them are suffering away right now where people lost them things in a Melissa. And everybody business and everybody have a insurance for them business, you know. You see? But you see certain high performance business in the island, insurance cover them. See, like them big hotel and some big insurance cover them place there. But I look man now I run them look a black factory run there, so insurance not the time to cover him.
Is describing the state of the grill. From poorly lit boulevard to neglected infrastructure, he says the Tourism Enhancement Fund has failed the resort town. Crystal Williams has the detail.
If you got 5 to 8 correct, you're an impulsive problem solver. If you got 9 to 12 correct,
recently written to the CEO of the TEF requesting contributions to the improvement of Negril, but he reports that he is yet to receive a response.
TEF spent millions for roads, fixing roads in St. James. Last year they spent 50 million on a road in Negril. And that road is hardly used by the citizens of Negril. And I am wondering why that road is a road was done.
He believes priorities might be displaced. One concern he raised was over flooding on Norman Manley Boulevard.
Mayor, we need grades. If persons are moving from one property to the other, once you have to cross the road, you have to take a taxi. Just across the road.
Solar lighting on the boulevard was already requested as the lighting along the Long Bay to the Negril roundabout is minimal. The councillor says this may encourage unlawful behavior, raising safety concerns among residents and visitors alike.
Chairman, the west end of Negril is dark. Things are happening here. And I am speaking to criminality along that roadway.
Basically.
Goes for dinner between 6 p.m. and 11 p.m. That's the time they are walking on the road. But because of the darkness on the roadway,
so Negril dark, I know Negril not get back the light yet.
Speaking of tourists, he continues to note the security concerns they face while traversing this roadway on foot.
The West End chairman no sidewalk. So when guests are walking along the West End Road, they have to be easing along in the parking in order not to be moved over by motor vehicles.
The councillor says he will be sending a follow-up letter requesting for some of the contributions to be made to Negril.
Spend some of the money in Negril. You have to just spend it in St. James and every other thing. And you can't spend it in Negril. What is happening, Chairman? I am appealing again, Chairman. I am appealing. I am begging. TEF, help us. Help us. We need help.
Crystal Williams reporting for CVM News.
And this quote now, they're removing us from the streets but refuse to fix or market. That cry from vendors at the Savannah Lamar Market in Westmoreland, who say they fear for their health as the market has been in a deplorable state for months. The Westmoreland Municipal Corporation joined forces with the police to remove the vendors who have since been operating from the Great George's Street. Amoy Harriet reports.
This is what the roof of the Sam de Lamar market looks like. At least what's left of it since Hurricane Melissa. The vendors who opted to stay in the market have had to erect tarpaulins to shelter themselves and their stalls. Others chose to set up shop on the street outside the market. Among their concerns, the absence of basic bathroom facilities and unreliable electricity, which they say has fueled a rise in criminal activity within the space. On top of that, the vendors say the lack of sanitation has created serious health hazards.
people are getting robbed around there. Think of more for market up on a good people. So where are doing there?
Human being mess, all kind of messes in the market. I will need it to get better. Just to have a good market.
Negril. Negril that place we don't know how them say Negril that tourist area. And the people that live in Negril is like them living like some forgotten people. The local people them were born and go and Negril and live in Negril. It's like them are forgotten people. It's by the people them live a boardhouse and have built up on some swamp land. The government now pay them no mind. Them not spend no money on Negril. For real. Upon the local them. Yeah man. That is something I talk about. When I drive go to Negril. I'm saying to all the people in Negril live like this in a place like Negril. Negril is one of the top tourist places in Jamaica. Negril. You have Montego Bay, Roche Royals, and Negril. The three top tourist destinations in Jamaica at the present are Roche, Mobay, and Negril. Roche develop and looking good. Now I turn at Roche, then fix up my town at Roche and yeah. But Negril, you don't even know it's about Negril town there. Everything like everything now one. So basically them need to develop Negril to a better standard for the tourists them who are come there, come to business, and for the people them who live in the community have a better standard of living. People them not live no life at all. Even the run about na Negril. Just don't need to develop. What if a place that Negril don't develop, man? Trust me, them have land, you know. Develop the place, man. Widen the road. No, not even widen the road. But the place want to develop. big tourist destination. Yeah, big tourist. When I go to Mobile and Ochi, them big top of the line hotel where you see them place there. That they are Negril. And mostly Airbnb. When I take the road, I head back to Hanover. The back road there, I carry back to Hanover from Negril to Hanover. When I reach certain part, I go towards Hanover. The last part of Negril, Westmoreland, and she said, to Hanover. I pay hotel up and a piece of stress there. Even the piece of stretch, we come to 9 mile long, 9 mile beach, 9 mile long beach, a piece of stretch there. We carry back now to 9 mile long beach, a piece of stretch to go. A whole heap of hotel up and a piece of stretch to go. We carry in Hanover, I believe, yeah. Hanover I carry it. Because on the 9 mile beach, the 9 mile long beach, when you pass the sign that say Westmoreland over that side and Hanover that side there, when you go up on the Hanover side, I go in Hanover, a whole heap of hotel rise up on a piece of stretch if you go in Hanover. The people them in Westmoreland, then I market. If they start mash up the market, all the people them go in the market to sell. People them can't go in the market to sell. You know no bathroom in the market, you know no shelter in the market. So the people them go in the market to do. And put them on the roadside and look them food. And them I use police to take out the people them off the street. I'm thinking wickedness to poor people. Come on. If the people them selling on the market and they start mash up the market. If let's give the people them something for go and hustle, give them some side of the market, on the road side of the market, but them control the road for the time being. Meanwhile the market are repair. And get to work and repair the market. All the revenue collect off the market all these years. Use it up. Every market in Jamaica collect a bag of revenue after the people them. If the people them up on the roadside are sell, the people them want collect the money for the market, I go up on the road and collect for the people them too. Yeah? People them who control the market system. But they have a call it a downtown. And people there, the people there way up, they're way up at the top. I go walk up to Basin Street in the garrison part of the gangster. And people walk come and collect for the country people them there. So the market them collect a whole heap of revenue. Anyway, the people them there sell, they go collect revenue for the people them. So fix the market. All you need to do is fix the market, that's all.
Concerns they face while traversing this roadway on foot.
The West End chairman outside our house. So when guests are walking along the West End Road, they have to be easy and in the parking in order not to be moved out by motor vehicles.
The councillor says he will be sending a follow-up letter requesting for some of the contributions to be made to Negril.
Spend some of the money in Negril. You have to just spend it in St. James and every other thing. And you can't spend it in Negril. What is happening, Chairman? I am appealing on the Chairman. I am appealing. I'm begging. DEF, help us. Help us. We need help.
Crystal Williams reporting for CVM News.
And this quote now, they're removing us from the streets but refuse to fix our market. That cry from vendors at the Savannah Lamar Market in Westmoreland, who say they fear for their health as the market has been in a deplorable state for months. The Westmoreland Municipal Corporation joined forces with the police to remove the vendors who have since been operating from the Great George's Street. Amoy Harriet reports.
This is what the roof of the Sam Lamar market looks like. At least, what's left of it since Hurricane Melissa. The vendors who opted to stay in the market have had to erect tarpaulins to shelter themselves and their stalls. Others chose to set up shop on the street outside the market. Among their concerns, the absence of basic bathroom facilities and unreliable electricity, which they say has fueled a rise in criminal activity within the space. On top of that, the vendors say the lack of sanitation has created serious health hazards.
People are getting robbed in the sink of our market up and put people. So where are they in there?
Human being mess, all kind of messes in the market. And we need it to get better. Just we have a good market. Because right now, if rain fall, the whole of we out here wet up. You understand? I see which part them put the people them, they don't have no shady spot. Them have to use tapali, no current, no light, no down here at night time. So, when time market lock up at night time, the people them afraid planning things down here.
No light, no down here, people are pipe down here. We can't see them down here, so from morning in the middle, so we can't sell nothing. We come up there and they still sell me down here. We can't sell nothing down here.
Now, the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation, in collaboration with the Sam Lamar Police, launched a major operation on Thursday to remove illegal vendors from the streets of Sam Lamar. Mayor Dan Reed-Elancy said the operation began early Thursday morning and is expected to continue throughout the weekend. He added that in recent weeks, there has been a rise in illegal vending along Great George's Street, and the objective of the drive is to restore order in and around the market community.
The drive has been successful so far, and those hoping that the alcohol is concerned will continue with this operation so we can have more order in that space.
Mayor Delancey noted that repair work at the marketplace will begin shortly. Amoy Harriet, CVN News.
The Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation, the KSAMC, has started preparations for the 2026 Jamaica Carnival season. The initial meeting with all bands and Juve Core promoters was held recently. All bands have committed to providing their production teams to work closely with the City Engineering Department to ensure all structures erected are safe for patrons.
Make it a habit. A 10-minute AI routine every morning. You'll be unrecognizable by Christmas. You in?
As the NSWMA has been engaged as a key partner to ensure the city is restored promptly following the road march on April 12th.
All promoters are asked to submit their application forms and required documents by Friday, March 6, 2026. Application received after this date will not be considered. These measures are designed to ensure safety, smooth operation, and a successful carnival season for everyone.
The Mayor of Kingston there, and the Ministry of Health and Wellness is sharpening its response to HIV as it confronts a disease that continues to affect tens of thousands of Jamaicans. As a keen audit reports, the Health Ministry has rolled out a new national strategic plan for HIV aimed at cutting new infections by 40% in 4 years.
Approximately 1.1% of Jamaica's adult population is living with HIV. That's the national prevalence rate reported by the
1.1% of Jamaica adults that have HIV.
This corresponds to about 28,000 people living with HIV in the
About
country.
30,000, 28,000 people that.
Monday launched a national strategic plan for HIV, which is aimed at reducing new
Imagine that.
infections by 40% by 2030.
Them stop have protective sex.
Dr. Nicola
Dr. Scars says that there are significant shifts in this 2023-2030 strategic plan compared to previous strategies.
Sad story.
We always keep pace with what the World Health Organization will have endorsed as mechanisms for the HIV response. So certainly within this
Sad story.
we have integrated new strategies, and we're also trying to bolster previous ones that we know will continue to work. So for example, we are trying to establish the use of pre-exposure prophylaxis, which is where you take medication to prevent HIV infection.
Closing out 2021, there were 1,400 estimated new cases. According to the ministry, persons aged 15 to 24 accounted for 16% of that number. A demographic Dr. Scarza says the MOH is actively seeking to engage.
We are continuing our interventions, and it really is a significant collaboration with the Ministry of Education and with organizations that work with young people to ensure that persons have in that age group have adequate knowledge as to how HIV is and is not transmitted, but also to provide the necessary prevention services and treatment services for those who are infected.
Beyond the statistics, the program director says communities, families, and individuals will play a part in ensuring the plan is sustainable.
It is really for HIV, which is a chronic disease, just like diabetes, just like hypertension. It is communicable, it's transmittable, and therefore we need persons.
Over 28,000 people in Jamaica have HIV, living with it.
Stay on their medication.
People don't even have safe sex.
We need to have open conversations about sex and sexuality, and therefore our young people will become comfortable with their own sexuality able to have these conversations so that they can have access to the services that they actually require.
Hakeem Oret reporting for CVM News.
And to the courts now, a police constable testified this week that he signed a false declaration related to a 2017 statement connected to a fatal incident that happened on Ripon Road, St. Andrew, in the ongoing Klansman gang trial. Carla Randine was in court.
The third prosecution witness, a police constable, told the court that he signed a false declaration related to an August 15, 2017 statement, which indicated that it was recorded in the presence of a police sergeant. The August 2017 incident involved a man's death following a response to a report on Ripon Road, St. Andrew. The witness said that the original statement was misplaced by the police registry and that a reprint was later requested. He testified that he reprinted the statement from his email in December 2025. The defense suggested that the witness had only created the statement for the first time in 2025, which he denied. He later said the reprinted statement in 2025 may have included changes, adding that he was not sure whether any alterations were made to that version, but said it was a reprint. During cross-examination, the witness clarified that what he initially emailed was not the statement itself, but notes made on the night of the incident. He was later granted permission to check his phone, where he located the notes and the statement. He testified that the notes were created on the day of the incident and later sent to his email. The defense requested access to the witness's email to verify his claims. The Klansman gang trial
Mary to the world, well gone. That's a cool. No little girl, no little boy. Next person at the box. Bless up evening to you. Bless up night. Pick up yourself. Huh? Oh. Alright. I hear you. I heard you. One world. That's a code. Yeah, man, big up yourself, shooting star. Big up, big up. Yeah, my team. Yeah, man, there. Hope everything alright, you know? Yeah, man.